Hey everybody, ciao. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Most people look at a credit card statement and see a bill. When I look at mine, I see a business loan and a free family vacation. I'm Lee, the founder of Profit Equation Headquarters. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world. Last year, I took my daughters to New York City to the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. We had a killer view of the skyline, and we spent the weekend in the executive club with free foods and drinks. They had to have the free hot chocolate. When we checked out, the balance was 0. I didn't pay for that stay with my paycheck. I paid for it with a system. You see, the bank wants to play a game with you. They want you to spend your money and then pay them interest and keep you on that hamster treadmill of life. But as a system architect, we flip the script. We use their capital to keep our cash invested, and we force the banks to pay for our lifestyle as a thank you for using their money. Today, I'm going to show you the vacation equation. I'm pulling back the curtain on how I game the credit timing and the point systems to score luxury travel for my family for $0 and how you can do the same mechanics to fund your own freedom. So how do we do this? Let's look at the mechanics. How does it actually work? Let's break down the math because this is where most people miss the opportunity. There are 3 components to the vacation equation: the float, the arbitrage, and the multiplier. Those are fancy words and it doesn't matter what they're called. Let's just talk about what they are. Here's the float. Every single month you have expenses: groceries, gas, software subscriptions, the yard guy, phone bill, kids' activity bills, PTA membership dues. I have dance bills. Whatever it is that you're spending money on, you have those expenses. Most people use a debit card, cash, or checks to pay for them. That money leaves their bank account immediately. But when you use your credit card, you get what I call the 30-day float. So that means you spend the money today, but you don't pay the bill for 30 days. That means your cash stays in your bank account or your investment account while the bank covers your expenses. So right now, my American Express high yield savings account yields about 3.3%. That's not huge, but it's a little bit, and it compounds. Here's where it gets interesting. Let's say you spend $10,000 a month on life and business expenses. You are going to spend that money anyway, right? Instead of using your debit card, you run it through your credit card. Your $10,000 stays in the bank earning 3.3% interest, or in your investment account earning that 10% on that index fund. Over the course of a year, $300 comes in your bank account for nothing, or $3,000 goes into your index fund. But here's the real kicker. You're also earning points. This is the part that's the secret. Depending on the card and the category you're getting, those dollars could be 1 point to 5 points for every single dollar. So $10,000 in spending could generate 20 to 50,000 points per month. 20 to 50,000. Here's the multiplier part. Let's talk about the point valuation. A typical hotel room in New York City runs about $600 a night. So that's $1,200 for a weekend, and I'm not paying that. But with points, that same room might cost you 80 to 150,000 points depending on the night you go. If you're earning 20 to 50,000 points per month, just by running your expenses through your card, that's a free hotel room every 3rd month. That's like 4 free hotel rooms a year. You didn't work hours, you didn't cut your budget, you just ran your money through a different pipeline. That hotel is essentially 100% rebate on your cost of living. You get the VIP experience. This is why I use American Express. It's not just about the points, it's about the experience. When you have certain cards, I use the American Bonvoy Brilliant, you get platinum status, and that means you can check in early, you can check in late, you get free access to the M Club, which means my daughters get their free hot chocolate all day. You get free breakfast, you get room upgrades. They have upgraded us so many times, and I didn't even ask them to. These aren't just conveniences, they're the difference between feeling like you're scraping by on vacation and feeling like you're living the life you actually want. When I'm sitting in that executive lounge with my daughters, eating free food, looking at the skyline of New York, I'm not thinking about my bills. I'm thinking about those memories. I'm thinking about how my girls will always remember these times we spent together and how we found a way to give them these experiences without stress, without getting a 3rd job, and without extra sacrifices. Here's the thing. I'm doing this while keeping more cash in my business and in my pocket. Most people think you have to choose between lifestyle and financial security. You don't. You just need to know the secrets and you need a better system. That's the profit equation. Now, before you go out and start swiping, let me give you the most important rule. If you carry a balance, the bank wins, period. So you cannot carry a balance on your card. You must pay it off every month. Credit cards charge around 24% interest. If you're paying that, you're not playing the vacation equation. You're playing the bank's game and you will lose. The profit equation only works if you are the architect, not the victim. That means you pay off the card in full every single month. No exceptions. If you can't do that, don't use this system. Please do not do that. Fix your cash flow first. Get your expenses under control and build a buffer. So look at your list of expenses versus your income. The moment you start carrying a balance, all those points, all that interest you earn in your savings account or your investment account, all of it gets wiped out by interest charges. No, 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 no. We don't ever want to do that. This is why you need a system. You need a checklist. You need to know exactly what's coming in, what's going out, and when the bill is due so you can set auto pay for your card and never worry about it. It's not about spending more. It's about routing everything that you already spend through this different pipeline. So here's what I want you to do right now. Please go check your phone to look at your current expenses. Look at your current credit card statement. I'm serious. Pull out your phone, open up your credit card app or your debit card bank account app and look at how much money you run through your card every month. You're probably talking about a lot of points. So if you had $5,000 run through there, that could be 15,000 points. And that's a lot, and they add up quick. Most of you are sitting on a free weekend and don't even know it. You spent enough last year that you could have gotten at least 2 nights. You could have been earning points, but you haven't been strategic about it, and you haven't been thinking like a system architect because you just didn't know the secret, because the whole system doesn't tell us these things. They lure us into these point cards, but they don't show you how to game the system and keep from paying the interest. You just have to pay it off. You just have to pay your balance. That ends today. This is just one part of the equation. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to take this same leverage, this same strategic mindset, and move it into the stock market. Now, that's how to use float, timing, and arbitrage to build wealth while the banks think they're making money off of you. The full masterclass that I'm doing, the free full masterclass, drops on February 17th. Please mark your calendars so that you can attend my free masterclass. If you want to learn how to build a life where your money works harder than you do, where you're not trading time for dollars, where you're the architect of your own profit equation, you need to be there. This is how you stop working for money and start making money work for you. See you tomorrow. Ciao.